We all have the ability to get unstuck, though sometimes it feels like the quicksand just won't let us go. So we go about overcorrecting our boundaries. We go from not having boundaries, giving it all away, helping everyone, putting our own self-care last, and making sure everyone has what they need just so they can feel okay. We move from that to staunchly buffering ourselves. And that might look like not letting people help us, or perhaps it's being suspicious of everyone we meet, like maybe they want something from us, or we'll be taken advantage of, we'll end up disadvantaged from the relationship, persecuted, or worse off for helping that person, connecting with them, offering to them, and just really assisting them. And what this kind of process brings to us is it reflects and brings forth the essence of control. So in the past, someone has let us down, someone has not done something that they said that they would, or the way that we had expected it to be, or we hadn't been clear on our own needs or what we expected from somebody. And perhaps it might have been that we expected something without having to ask or speak or say or tell, and we just don't want that experience again. So what flow and interconnection of boundaries in co-creation has to do with this is that in these moments where we're overcorrecting our boundaries and we're coming into that place of staunchly defending our boundaries and really slamming them up and not moving in them by those things, the overcorrection then happens. This overcorrection of boundaries creates rigidity in the body. It is an on effect of control. We switch to literally holding the beliefs in the physical body that no one can do it but us, or perhaps it's as well as we can, or in the right way, or with the outcome I need. And it creates a protective layer, and it triggers protective autoimmune response in the body. Defend, defend, defend. Mucus, inflammation, joint pain. These build up over the long term, and they instigate disease, dis-ease, disharmony in the body. So if we can first catch the opportunity to make the correction, the core erection, and this then will transform our current trajectory into who we are in our essence and what our soul is calling us to experience. Then we also have the opportunity to create our highest potential in our now reality through co-creation. So co-creation can be, I'm just going to read this off for you. Co-creation is the opportunity you gift to yourself. It's the opportunity for the two energies to meld into a unified consciousness. This can be you with your journal, or you with source in some way, maybe in an art form or activity that you have pleasure in that helps you to be fully self-expressed. It might be you with a lover, you with a friend, you with a collaborator, you with your child, you with nature. All you need to do in that moment of co-creation is allow, which is the most challenging thing for us who we're used to a world of doing with some physical action. Allowing is to be open in excited anticipation. Allow co-creation to open up the expanse before you and amplify your energy to its highest potential. Co-creation is therefore an act of self-love. Allowing is an act of claiming and honoring your moment of self-love. You are worthy of this. you are allowed to be in allowing. So just think for a moment, when have you experienced an overcorrection of boundaries? And what brought you to notice it? Were you able to actually resolve it for yourself? And just think about a few of the steps you took if you did manage to resolve it. This can really help to reset those issues. And a great little one that shows up with the protective layering and the rigidity issues around that control to help the physical body is to reset the gallbladder. And a good little squeezy point is just on the right hand here, in that part where it gets really tender. And just really feel down to the base, right in the bottom of that V of that muscle. And give it a little round and round of just a little bit of love there. Just really help to stretch it out and really push through any blockedness, any tightness, any tenseness. You can also do this on the right foot as well, right in the arch of the foot. Just take that time and that moment for yourself just to reflect on where you might be overcorrecting at the moment, and give yourself the opportunity to become in that co-creative energy and free yourself from that rigidity. Until next time, trust in you. Thanks for joining me.